I'm Billy Franklin with Maxie Price RV, and in today's tech tip, we're going to be talking about water heaters. We're coming to the end of our winter season here in Georgia, and everyone is getting ready for their initial camping trips for early spring. This is the time that we get several phone calls here through our service department when people are out with their campers for the first time. They've gotten their camper winterized with us. They go out camping the first time and they find that they don't have any hot water. And what we're going to find today is that there's a bypass valve that we need to make sure and ensure that we turn on, so there's water going to our hot water heater before turning it on. If you turn on that hot water heater and there's no water in there, not only you're not going to have hot water, you're going to have a burnt element as well. So we're going to start by removing the cover. Once we've had this drained and winterized, the annoyed rod will be removed. All right, and usually we just set it right here in the storage area. What you need to do is you need to reinsert your rod right here at the bottom. If you need to add a little bit of Teflon tape at the bottom, you can. So inserting it here, and you'll want to use a ratchet and socket to tighten that in there. At this time, check and ensure that your water heater switch is not turned on your command center. Then you can switch your element power to the on position. We've got it prepared to be able to put water into it, and that's where we need to go inside the camper and actually look at the valve to turn back on. Now, in every camper, the position of your hot water heater is going to be in different locations. This one, we're on the passenger side or door side of the camper, and easily you can see right below or right above our hot water heater is our access panel for our refrigerator. So when we walk inside, the first thing we're going to be looking for is just below our refrigerator and see if we see an access panel. So we've moved into the coach from the outside, and you'll see here we have the refrigerator here, and right below our refrigerator we have an access panel. Now, there was two Phillips head screws holding this access panel in place, which I took the liberty to remove. So we slide off our access panel here, and behind the panel you can clearly see that we have some ductwork as well as our 6-gallon hot water heater. Now, during the winterization process, when we drained this hot water heater, that valve was closed. That way when we run antifreeze and through all the lines, we're not adding 6 gallons of antifreeze into our hot water heater. Now, when we get to go out for our first trip, if you turn on the water and you hook up water to your coach, yeah, you're going to have water to your sink, you're going to have water to your toilet, but if that valve is still closed, you're not getting any hot water or any water to your hot water heater. So if you turn on that element, there you go, you've just blown your element. So we want to ensure, remove the panel, right here's our valve, and we want to turn it to the on position. Now, another way to clearly tell if you're getting water in the inside of your hot water heater is as you're filling up the hot water heater, the high pressure valve on the outside, you can open up the valve and water will start to spew out as it's filling up. Now, once you know that all the water's been purged from your lines and from your hot water heater, and your hot water heater is full of water, then we want to turn it on. We want to turn on and use our electric or gas element, whichever one works for you. So, hopefully, this tech tip will reduce our phone calls on people's first camping trip out without having any hot water.